Hello everybody and welcome to another NASCAR Heat 5 career mode video. Today we will be starting in Richmond for the final regular season race of the season. We need a win to make it into the playoffs, technically. Or we need to win both the first two stages and finish very high in the last stage. So, obviously as you can hear, this is a very, very important race to the season. As you can see here, we are 75 points out. And both of our teammates need a win to get in. Technically, we do not, because it would show us up there. But, again, we need a big race. This is the Armor Chili 80 at Richmond. And on concrete, I'm terrible at Richmond. But on dirt, this is one of my best tracks, as I hit my goal almost every single lap. As we're going to go into qualifying to see if I can qualify hopefully inside the top 10. Otherwise, I don't think today will be the day we make it to the playoffs. Here we go to start our lap. Going down turns 1 and 2. Take the very inside line. Through turns 1 and 2. Become a little bit high in turn 2. We go straight down the backside. Go a little bit high so we can get the arc down into the corner. Hit the apex of the corner. Go a little bit low. Almost hit the pit road wall. As we're going to come around to finish with a 23.687, hitting our goal, but qualifying in 17th, which is maybe our best of the year. It will hopefully, probably won't be enough to get us some stage points. Let's see the stories for today. Matthew Day doesn't look good. Hugh Ackerman is my friend. Keep reminding me that every race. And David Ryan crashed during qualifying, so he'll be driving a backup car, which means we should... Oh, wait, he qualified behind us, so we are still starting in 17th. And you're green here in Richmond for the final race of the season, regular season. As we're going to try to go down the inside. I'm looking down the inside, and we make contact with the 11 of Kelly Kate. Kate's, I'm not sure. We're going to go down the inside of the Cobb here. We're already up to 15. Hopefully we can get some stage points before this is over. We can dive bomb into turns 3 and 4. So already make it up to 12th position. Danny Hoffman goes right inside and makes his contact with us. We're going to get loose and almost make contact with Eric Ray. We're going to go side by side across the line and take 12 from him. Going into turn 1. Already battling Jones for 11th place here. We will not be able to get the stage points, but a 12th place finish will be fine if we get loose though. Making contact with Kelly Cates. We're going to go dive bomb the inside, see if we can get our position back. But no, we will finish in, right down the line, 13th position for the stage. We will get the inside line for the restart, which will be amazing for gaining ground. But we definitely need a lot more than that.
Starter has the green flag.
We need probably a stage win here if we even want a chance to get it to the playoffs. I would say we need a win at this point. We're going to try to dive bomb through the corner in turn 1 and 2 here as we're going to take that arc and get down to the inside. Kelly Cates already going through turns 2, so we're already 3 wide with Anthony Norton. Kelly Cates with us down on the bottom. Kelly Cates falls back. Try to avoid contact probably as we go down the inside and take 9th from Anderson up there. Already going to battle Gomez for 8th, but you need to make up even more ground in the final lap in stage 2. Going to dive down on the inside of Gomez. Take the apron as Denny Hoffman goes down the outside of us. They were 3 wide for a second, but they take our position right, and we are in 11th place at the moment. We're going to go down the inside, try to get past Denny Hoffman, but we don't. Hopefully we can keep our position from Leslie Gomez, and we do. We finish at 9th for the stage. We get 2 stage points, which will definitely not be enough, meaning that we will need a win. We will need a win to get to the playoffs at this stage.
Drive safe, be smart.
So, here we are. We are green for the final stage in Richmond. And follow right behind Ackerman here. We're going to follow and be side by side with Gomez going into turn 1. It's going to be down the inside, already be side by side with Ackerman. We still need to make up more ground. See if we can get the same run down in the next corner. We're down the inside of Wood here already. He's going to go side by side with Carter across the line, but he takes 5th position. We're going to again try to dive bomb, see if we can get that position back. We're going to get too far down, and we take the apron, and that'll give Danny Hoffman a huge run with Roy Wood next to him. We are 3 wide for 5th place right now, 6th place. So we're going to go down the inside. They get our position from us. As there's Kate's on the inside of us, we are losing ground quickly in this stage. We're going to try to dive bomb this corner. I don't think we'll be able to catch up to Danny Hoffman, and unless a caution comes out, I think this is the end of our season. We get even more loose, and we're sideways, making contact with the wall. We fall back to 10th place with, I don't even know who that is in the 98 car, making a giant run on us, and we make contact with him. We lose our 10th place position to Davis. We're in 11th place, trying to keep it from Gomez, trying to pass us down the inside, and she will get there as we make contact with the wall going into turn 1. And down the inside, the pressure seems to be getting to us, as we're going to try to get our 10th position back to try to see if we can just get 1 point out of this race. We're going to go down the inside of Davis. It's going to be really close, but he's going to get a run off the corner, make contact, spin around, and that will be the end of our playoff hopes. We finished in 12th. Gomez even passed us before the end of that race. We were up in 5th for a little while to fall all the way down to 12th, not even earning points. Very disappointing. Very disappointing finish. And that, like I said, will be the end of our playoff hopes. We definitely needed a win if we wanted to get into the playoffs there. But that didn't happen. We gained 4 fans, getting off that number and getting to 73 total fans. As you see our car, we are not going to change our car for the playoffs this year because I like it so much. And we have a contract option. Hopefully we can get an option with a 4-star team, but I don't believe we will be able to. And there it is. Gearhawk, I think, is the only one left. We needed a reputation of 1 or better, which I believe because I think we have 2 rivals at the moment, which isn't... Oh, Eric Wright is our rival, I forgot. And we already have contract negotiation with Queen City Racing, who we will for sure be driving for next season. As you can see, the standings, we are out. We are out of the playoffs. Our teammate Cody Brock did win that race, so he is in the playoffs. He is in. I'm so happy for him, but it's not us. So can't be too happy as we are leaving this team next season because this is a 3-star team. We did the most we could. As we're going to see I think we are in 13th. Yes, there we are. 13th position. 0 wins, 0 stage wins, and 9 stage points. So overall, not a great season. What can we do? Let's go on to our next race in Draben, which is one of my best tracks on the schedule. Although after that, there is not much left. There is Jefferson again, which is terrible for me. There is the Fanatec Fairgrounds. Again, I don't like that track. And I believe I think it's like Las Vegas, which is fine. It's a normal track, but at least it's not the 2 that kill me in terms of driving. But that is aside the point at the moment, because we are going to one of my best tracks, like I said before, Draben, which I've said a few times on this series already, that it is basically a dirt slinger speedway. It is the Dirty Mo Media 40, which I believe is Dale Jr.'s company. I'm not sure, though. And as you can see, the banking is huge here, especially for such a small track. It's probably even with Bristol. You don't use that banking that much here, though, because you want to take the inside line as much as possible around this track, as I'm going to go get into practice now. I hit our goal 4 times, and it wasn't by that much. It was only by about 1/10 of a second. as we are going to go into qualifying now. The pole position is about 2 seconds, maybe even 3 seconds faster than what we will run in qualifying.
Go, go,
So we will be starting near the back, almost guaranteed. As we come around to start, the first lap is going to go down the inside, almost hit the apex through turns 1 and 2. He's going to get a nice run off the corner, and again go down low through turns 3 and 4. Under the white line there, he's going to almost make contact with the wall, and you finish with a 15, 6, 7, 8. That'll qualify us in 21st. Not a great starting position, and we start behind. We're going to be starting right behind our teammate in Cody Brock. See if we can do something special with him. Our goal is 20th, even though I would say it's probably 15th, as we're going to see our stories for today. Eric Wright is still mad at me. Our teammate, as we saw, he's starting ahead of us, didn't have a good practice session, and Hugh Ackerman is our friend. Says the same things every time. Gets a little boring sometimes. But here we go. We are green here in Draven. We're down the inside of Roy Wood, fall behind our teammate of Cody Brox. We're going to go dive bomb the inside through turns 1 and 2. Make contact with Higgins in the 23 car. He's going to get a great run off the corner and going to go down hopefully go down the inside of our rival right, but we make contact with the inside walls. We're going to go to the outside this time. We can better arc into the corner. He'll fall right behind the 04 car and Scott here. We're going to hopefully get up to 15th before the stage ends. As he goes wide through turns 3 and 4, and we'll easily get past it. And we're down the inside again. See if we can get past Jones now. As we will not, but hopefully 14th is an option here as we're going to go down the inside. We can get a good run off the corner. We maybe we could keep it, and we do. We get 14th position for the stage. We made up a ton of ground that stage, and hopefully we'll be able to gain that much ground in the final stage too, even though that's not even close at the moment.
Have a good day.
As we have 2 laps until then. Here we are green and Draven for the second stage. It's going to fall behind Cobb going into turns 1 and 2. Going to go around the outside here. Go down and then make contact with the 27 of Jones as he goes down the inside of us unexpectedly. As Kelly Cates is going to go down the inside too, but we cut her off. As we come around turn 2 in the final lap as our recording cuts out. It's going to go around the outside and we will finish in 13th for stage 2. We only gain 1 position. Although now, since we finished in 13th for the stage, we will be starting on the inside line, which will be great for gaining ground. We're going to be starting on the inside of Ryan Foster for this stage, and behind the 22 of Anthony Norton, as we are green for the final stage here in Draven. We're going to stay side by side with the 76 cars. We get down in turn 1. Already make a ton of ground up on the 22 and the 11 of Cates and Norton. We'll go down the inside again, try to see if we can catch up to Bobby Carter there in the 37 car, I believe that is. Let's go down the inside again, see if we can get down to the inside of Lula Cobb, get past her, make contact with her. We're going to make contact with the 12 car also of Willis. As Bobby Carter goes down the inside of us and Willis goes down the inside also. Go down the inside. Willis is no longer our rival. So go down the inside even more. See if we can get to Gomez, possibly by the end of the race. We're going to still keep our inside line going as we're making up a ton of ground in Gomez's moment as we're battling for 8th with Bobby Carter. We're going to go down the inside, coming out side by side with Gomez out of turn 2. Go down into turn 3 and 4. Almost get side by side with Ackerman here for 6th place. Gomez is battling back for 7th place. Get down the inside. We're going to come up side by side with Ackerman after turn 2. So we're going to go down the inside again. If Gomez doesn't get there first, but she doesn't block her, she will get a great run off the corner and come down the outside of us. We're going to start the final lap of the race. We're going to almost make contact with Ackerman. Hopefully we don't do that because he's our friend. We don't want to lose that. It's going to go down the inside. Ackerman goes wide. We're going to hopefully take 6th position from him, but no. He keeps it, and we finish in 7th place for the race. That was a great race for the team and for everything, even though that we were out of the playoffs. If we did make it to the playoffs, that would have been the perfect race to get us going. We are in 13th in the standings, even though it doesn't matter anymore, as Caleb Stevenson in 38 gets the fastest lap of the race. Going to go back to the shop here. We get 4 fans, bring our total up to 77, as we have momentum now after 2 great finishes in a row, even though we finished in 12th in Richmond. We're going to Jefferson next race, and you will see that in the next episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.